These came out about a month ago, and I finally have had a chance to pick them up. There's three sets. You have the pink one, which is called Sweet Sensations. You also have Grape Expectations, which of course is the purple one. And then lastly, we have the Teal We Meet, excuse me, Wait Till You See Me. Um, and it's a teal, obviously, collection. Um, they're going for $12.99 at Sally. You can get them in stores and online, so don't worry if you don't have a Sally in your area. You can order them online. And I've noticed Sally has been sending a lot of emails out about 20%, 25% off your order. Unfortunately, usually it is you have to spend $50 to get the percentage off, but I'm sure you found plenty of stuff on Sally.com to order, and usually they do give you free shipping if you order that much as well. One good thing about the ombre lines is that you get one, two, three, four colors for $12.99. And by the way, it doesn't matter if you're a beauty club member, you still get it at $12.99, so you don't have to sign up for the card if you don't want to. Um, you get four colors. Normally at Sally, I believe they're $5.99. Usually when I walk in, they've got a new collection out. I just grab something and leave before somebody else tries to come in and grab it. There's only one in my city, so you kind of get it when you can get it. Luckily, I work in a big city, so I have three other ones to take advantage of. I can't find one in mine, but not everybody's that lucky. So they're usually about $5.99 a piece. I don't have my calculator here, so I can do the math. Actually, I've got to pull up my phone. So, let's say you bought four of them. It's pretty sad. I have to do math. So without tax, they're $23.96 for four bottles. And that's at $5.99, and that's usually just a beauty club special. I think at Ulta possibly they're $6.99, maybe not even more than that. It's been a while since I've been there. So that's $27.96. So for you basically for what you pay for four bottles, you can pretty much get two sets of these. Another good thing, they are full size bottles, so it's not a mini collection, anything like that. Also, you can get some of the colors that are in lines that are collections that they don't have out in stores anymore, and they've pulled the colors. I don't know if I guess it's a manufacturer saying they just pull certain line colors that they won't sell, or maybe they've been on clearance. The one line that I missed was last spring. Shoot, it won't come to line, but this one that has Dance Baby in it, Sweet Hook, what is it, Gothic Lolita. I can't think of it at the top of my head, but I totally missed that line. I don't know what happened. I was probably broke. I just couldn't buy it. I know I can buy it online with like some of the other e-retailers, but personally, I just don't feel like hassling with it online. I just want to buy it now. But so in the Sweet Sensations box, you have the colors Make an Entrance, and I'm just going to pull these out to kind of try to show you the color. So this is Make an Entrance. This is very pretty, kind of a fuchsia cream pink. And then we have Dance Baby. This is one of the ones I missed. One of the reasons I bought this because I had missed it previously in a collection. And we have Something Sweet, that's a new one for me, but of course I'm not going to know every single one. And then this is actually, it may come up white, but it's a very pretty like pale pink. It's called Angel's Breath. Yeah, it definitely comes up white, but it's a really pale pink. So this would be perfect for a wedding, if you want to do something with your bridesmaids, or even the flower girl, something very cute and very sweet and very pink. That'd be cute for that. Also with the boxes, you do get the sponges, and so whereas you get these little hexagon sponges, I believe it's 10 of each, so you don't have to worry about going to the dollar store and cutting up your household sponge. These are already pre-made sponges, and that's always helpful. Let's see. So next we have the Grape Expectations. Let's see. First one is Sweet Hook, another one from that same collection. It's a very pretty, like pale lilac color. Unfortunately, well, I'm in the bedroom, so I don't really get a whole lot of good light in here. It's really, really cute and very springy. And then we have Spontaneous, which I've always wanted to kind of get this color. Just for some odd reason, never really picked it up. I'm a purple freak. I have to have everything in purple. And when going through my collection the other day, I noticed I have about 10 purples of the same color, which is kind of silly. But they're different brands and different names, and they all have a little hint different, so it's special. And then here we have Grape Pop, which is one of the favorites of all the China glazes. It's a really pretty kind of like medium to dark purple. Don't believe it has shimmer to it, but it may. I'll have to figure that out when I get some swatches out. And I already had this one. This came from the, I believe it's 2011 Halloween line. And this is Crimson. It's very pretty. It's like a really pretty dark plum. Of course, it looks black on here, but it's a very pretty dark plum purple. And it's just a heavy cream, and it's just really awesome. And lastly, we have Wait Till You See Me. So it's all the pretty teals. First you have is just a basic white, which you can never go wrong with a nice basic white. White on white is the color. And of course it's white. Nothing really very special about it. And then we have the probably one of the hottest selling colors that China Glaze has ever made. For Audrey. This is my first bottle of For Audrey. I had purchased a couple other similar colors to this before, so I never really picked it up. But who doesn't love Audrey Hepburn? You know, come on, she's great, she's awesome. It would be really cool if China Glaze actually had a line of screen stars, you know, like for Marilyn. Obviously, Marilyn Monroe has become a craze all of a sudden. Nothing wrong with her, she's awesome, she's beautiful, but it's just like these teenage girls are walking around with Marilyn Monroe shirts on. I just don't understand it. My sister has a tattoo of a quote that Marilyn Monroe said. She's 18. Like, how do these kids know who she is? It's great, but still. You know, they did a little line, so China Glaze, if you're listening, take my word on it, it would sell like hotcakes. Pretty colors, awesome actresses, you know, from the 20s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you know. We need a Meryl Streep color. That's all I'm trying to say. So, and that actually, I think it came out kind of baby bluish, but it's definitely like a mint green. So, and again, the color is not too great on this camera, so. And then we have one that is somewhat similar to it. It's just a little bit darker. Aquadelic, which came from the same line that I didn't pick up. Drives me crazy. Aquadelic. So yes, it's a little bit of a darker mint green. It's probably about a shade or two darker than the 400. So it's pretty cool. And all these, everything from the teal collection is like a really pretty spring and warm, and just really kind of get you in the mood. And lastly, we have Turned Up Turquoise, which I already had this one, but it never hurts to have an extra. Of course, here it looks blue, but it's a really pretty turquoise. It's what's on my fingernails and my grown out nails. I really need to get a fill in. But it actually comes out a nice mattish color, so it's not a cream, it's not really shiny. I'm not a big fan of this formula because it can be kind of streaky. You have to put 2 or 3 coats on, and even like when looking at it, like in the sunlight, I could see kind of streaks. So, but then again, I'm not really great about getting rid of the streaks. If you're great at it, good for you. It's still a really pretty color. I may just use it for stamping if that's possible. I don't know how well the formula would work for stamping, but you know. So it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna look up that collection line. This probably isn't the best part to do that. Yeah. I should have done this before, but I kind of forgot. It's probably really easy, and I just went to goober. Electropop. Duh. Okay. See, really easy. Electropop. Um, Great line. I guess I need to go online and order it because I need the majority of them. And when I first saw the glitter, I really wanted it, but then I looked at all the other glitters that I have, and I'm like, I don't need it. Plus, glitter is such a bitch to take off, and I know you can do the tin foil and all sort of stuff, but I just choose not to do it most of the time. So, I haven't done the ombre before. I tried it once, and it was just an epic fail. It's just terrible. So hopefully with the sponges and a little bit of instructions, they do go through the steps. One, to paint your whole nail with the lightest color, and then to two, I'm assuming just get a piece of wax paper or your paper plate and kind of like dab out the colors, and then we have, yes, with the sponge, you would just take it and sponge it into the colors and would roll it over onto your nail. Sorry, I have a text message. Influencer, it's awesome. And then 5, we obviously have the last step where you stamped it on your nail. And then we have some cleanup with the edge of the sponge, which is kind of nice because you don't have to worry about getting a Q-tip. But of course, you could use a Q-tip if you really wanted to, or if you had an eyeliner brush. I usually use the elf ones, and they work out pretty good. Just kind of dip them in your nail polish remover and outline your fingernail, and then voila, you have your finished product. So I'll probably try to start this maybe sometime this week. My work schedule is so crazy. I'm sure all of you have a crazy work schedule, but um, so yeah, it seems pretty fun. It's kind of funny that China Glaze has kind of come on the tail end of the ombre phase. It's been around for at least 2 years, at least popular within the nail blogs or the nail community. And, it is nice that they finally caught up and they catch up with it. And one thing I've noticed about China Glaze is they really kind of keep up with what the fads are. I'm kind of interested to see if they come out with like a liquid sand-ish type line. I used to really like OPI, but I don't know, nothing they really have kind of really catches my eye anymore. Wizard of Oz was kind of disappointing. I'll probably still pick up a couple colors if I can catch it on a good sale or on clearance. It was in my shop for clearance. Um, and then liquid sand that has come out is interesting. Um, it's kind of cool. The Mariah Carey collection was, it had some pretty colors in it. I got the little mini set. I can't complain, but I don't know, just really didn't strike my fancy. I did hear that they are coming out with a James Bond 007, the Vixen collection. I'm not sure on exactly what they called it, but we've got a couple of the classics ladies in that collection for the liquid sand, and of course there's a Pussy Galore. I'd want that because she's one of my favorites, not because of the name. She's one of my favorites, and it's a beautiful pink, and it's really really great for spring. And hell, I don't care. I'll wear pink in February. I mean, whatever. Pink's pink. So yeah, so it's a pretty cool collection. Yet again, they're $12.99 at Sally. I'd bought the pink one originally probably at the end of February when right about my store started getting them, and I just kind of said, well, I'll just get the pink and I'll go back later, or if not, I'll order online. Luckily, the other day I went in, all the pinks were sold out, and they had 2 teals and they had about 6 of the purples left. So hopefully you have good luck in your store. Um, I'll probably put some swatches up on my blog. Probably, if not today, I'll have it up tomorrow. So you can really get a better idea of what the colors look like and how creamy and opaque they are. So, thanks for watching. I know I tend to ramble, but thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.